Hey folks, good morning and welcome to Smile Jamaica. It's morning time. It is Monday, June 4. Wow, 6th month. All kinds of things start in June, including hurricane season, so we hope they stay away from us. We welcome our friends on onespotmedia.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at SmileJamTVJ, and also on televisionjamaica.com. Great to have you with us as always. Great show as always. And time for you to go. It's 2 minutes after 6, so time to watch and time to get up. Good morning, ma'am.
Hey.
How was your weekend, ma'am?
Why? I worked.
Why are you shaking up your head, ma'am?
Because I got work to do.
Like what, ma'am?
Like what that man is singing about onto the song.
What is he singing about, ma'am?
Says he got work to do.
So what kind of work you have
Listen
to do,
to him. It's him singing the song. Quick,
kind
push
of
it up,
work
okay? What kind of work I have?
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah. It's all right.
Two.
Yeah, man, I know.
No, man. Whole heap of things. On top of things, on top of things. But we're here this morning. What is today? The 4th of June.
Yeah.
We are, what, 10 days closer to World Cup?
Yep, next
Just
week,
about?
Thursday. I think the first game starts at 10 o'clock. I think we start at 9 o'clock. Russia versus Saudi Arabia. That's the first game of the World Cup, and then it goes all the way until July 15. And you could see it live here, you could see it on TVJSN, you could hear it on Hits. And 32 teams. Neymar is back. Played yesterday against Croatia, came on and scored for Brazil. Looked good. Said he is 80% ready.
Nice.
But looked good.
You better hope him look very good as he going ball like
But you
I
know,
don't know
we have
what.
some people come half time because they know he had a broken bone in his foot. So you know, we have some people. Last World Cup, he had a broken bone in his back because the Colombian player just ran into him and knocked him over. So hopefully he will last this time right to the final.
And win. I think you should add that because that's.
Hold on, the bet is if I get final, I don't win the bet. Have I win it?
If you get
I have to win it to
3
stay
out
in
of the
it.
5 number in lotto, you can win.
Yeah, you win. I look at changes.
You win a match 3, but
Right.
it's very significantly less than the jackpots.
So I have to
We're
win.
playing for the
Have to
jackpot
win.
prize.
Yeah. And then I don't cut me here. I go and cut it just before the World Cup, and then I don't cut it till the World Cup done.
Good, so that way I'd have a lot of real estate to play with.
Yeah, if Brazil win, I just don't cut it again in life.
Okay, wow, great. Okay.
But don't worry, some really good teams. We are in Group E, I'm just reminded. I think, who was in there with us? I think Serbia, Sweden, or Switzerland, one of them. But the Brazilians should be all right. I keep saying this we thing. Brazilians should be all right.
Say, when you say we are a while ago,
Yeah.
Mr.
By the way,
make it.
I want to say good morning to the Beckford family. First to Mr. Ratcliffe Beckford. Thank you so much for the fantastic help, sir. To your son who I met, who goes to Ardennes. Well, I met both the sons, but I think one is out of high school. But Ulrich Beckford goes to Ardennes. Met Ulrich, and very bright young man. Great to meet you. So Roger, good morning to Ulrich. Have a great day at school today. And to Mrs. Beckford, Michelle Beckford. I haven't met you, ma'am, but I hear that you're a wonderful wife and mom too. So, and thank you all for watching the program. So to Ulrich, Roger, Radcliffe, and Michelle, the Beckfords are in the house this morning. So y'all have a great day. Why, it's a little cold in here. But I bring the sweater thing for you, you know, which is warmer.
Can't wear that sweater just like that. It's not appropriate. I'm
And
going
that
to the
match your
gym.
outfit.
I'm going. It's warm.
It match your
It's the
outfit.
best that I have right now, but it's really kind of unbearably freezamente in here.
Freezamente.
Yes. So what I'm
That
going to do is
language
in
would
between
come
breaks,
from, yeah.
I'll just go outside and warm my mente up myself. 'Cause
Freezamente.
I cannot weather this
And
storm.
warmamente.
Yes.
All right then. So what's coming up on the show this morning?
Okay, so on today's show, we find out what happens when a youth ambassador empties his bank account to assist a basic school in the inner city.
Brilliant. And living in the city makes it harder to maintain a healthy lifestyle, especially when things are so fast. Well, the folks from Nature's Bliss are going to help.
And they're here to help solve crime. The forensics team is using their expertise to bring or to try to bring some peace of mind for us. We meet some of them this morning.
Yep. Let's Make Peace. That's the name of Unique Page's new show. Yep. She does it all.
She sure does.
Before that, though, let's do some hot topics.
Okay, so weren't we talking about something similar to this the other day with the folks from the HAJ?
Yeah.
Okay, so squatters, folks, they say, are renting their properties. Some squatters who were relocated by state agencies to formal communities have since rented out the properties they were given and have gone back to live in the squatter settlements.
Okay, then.
Senior Director for Housing and Land Administration at the Ministry of Job Creation and Economic Growth, Lutherine Scarlett, said this was the situation with some of those who benefited from the Relocation 2000 project. So, you would relocate persons, she said, put them in a nicely, or he said, I'm not sure Lutherine is a man or a woman, put them in a nicely planned area, and then rent that place and go back to where they're coming from, said Scarlett, who explained that these individuals would have been relocated because of the hazards and the risks of where they lived, or because the area was environmentally unsafe.
He goes on to say you will have persons we have found time and time again who are living in squatter communities who really don't have to live there, who have resources to buy houses that you and I could never dream of affording. So in a lot of the cases, it is not need.
Wow.
Or for many persons, unfortunately, you have this mentality of not paying. So why are you then going to go into a formal area? You're going to have to pay for your water, for your light, for your property when you can get it free.
For free. Yeah. Doesn't matter if you're in a better place physically. You want to be somewhere where you don't have to worry about having the obligation of bills, and so it's a mindset.
Yeah, but all of us have that obligation still. So
no, not all of us.
Or
not everybody. So for some people, poaching is their job.
Wow.
So other people pay your light and your rent, and when you don't pay it.
You know what I found strange, and I was told this, can't remember who, but someone came on Smile and told me off air that if you own a property, or say own land, and someone squats on that land, but you are paying your property taxes every year, but that person also pays property tax as a squatter, you could actually lose the land, even though you are paying property tax.
But it doesn't make sense to me that you would be paying property tax on that parcel of land and somebody else's.
I was told
that would be an inherent problem there, because you're collecting two property taxes for the same piece of land.
I was told that is possible. I hope not. But we had the gentleman from the housing agency was here, and I called him after he left, and
I think after the first time that happened, somebody should call you and say hi.
And say, something's going on here.
Yeah.
All right, move on. International Monetary Fund says it will be sending a delegation to Barbados on Tuesday, tomorrow, to assist the island in its plans for revitalizing the alien economy. The Prime Minister, Mia Mottley, first female Prime Minister in Barbados, has already indicated that her administration will not be averse to seeking support from the Washington-based financial institution. Interesting things happening in Barbados, because after Mrs. Mottley's party won all 30 seats, there were a couple of folks who expected parliamentary positions who didn't get it. And then one gentleman just left her party and became the leader of the opposition, which I find interesting.
Cross the aisle. Bye-bye.
You kind of say, well, I thought I'd get a position. You don't give me one, I just make one for myself.
But apparently there are several people who did.
Yeah.
So it's like, who didn't get? I guess he must have been
one of the few. Because they never had an opposition because they won all of the seats.
And he was like, opposition here. Thank you. So Christine Lagarde, who's the IMF Managing Director, will be sending a team there, or is she going with them? Not sure, but they'll be visiting Bridgetown to start discussions on how the Washington-based financial institution can support the authorities' economic plan. Our ultimate goal is to help Barbados achieve higher living standards and more inclusive growth for the years ahead, Lagarde said. So that's that. Watching Barbados, interestingly though, because there's a lot of development happening there in different areas. Yeah. Romaine lettuce breakout. So 4 more deaths have been linked to a national food poisoning outbreak blamed on tainted lettuce. Wow, this is so scary.
When you say Romaine lettuce, them have all different kinds of lettuce. Which one in Jamaica? Romaine?
I'm sure there's some romaine that's available for sale here. Might be imported.
where
I
is
don't know
this
if we
happening?
grow it
Where
here.
is
This is in New York specifically, where health officials have tied it's an E. coli outbreak to romaine lettuce grown in Yuma, Arizona. The growing season there ended 6 weeks ago, and it's unlikely any tainted lettuce is still in stores or people's homes, given its short shelf life, but you really don't know. There can be a lag in reporting, and reports of illnesses have continued to come in. In an update yesterday on what is the nation's largest E. coli outbreak in a decade, health officials said 25 more cases have been added, raising the total number of illnesses to 197 in 35 states. At least 89 of those people have been hospitalized. So I hope they can contain that. Most people, they say, recover within a week, but some illnesses can last longer and be more severe. Wow.
All right, there you
Okay.
go.
Wow, wow,
All
wow.
right, folks, time for some birthdays this morning. Let's leave out the bad news. Here's Mrs. Ingrid Blair. Yesterday was her birthday, actually. Birthday greetings coming from your mom and from your sons, Andrew and Ricky. Of course, they say they love you like crazy. And Miss Ingrid, I hope you'll have an absolutely brilliant day today and, yesterday, and many, many more. Happy birthday to Venice Allen. Venice is coming from your son Kyle, your nephew Paul, or they call him PY, your grandma Kathleen, and your sister Anne Marie, I suspect. Happy birthday to Tanisha. Tanisha works at Western Sports. She works at Team Sales in Twin Gates. Tanisha, have an absolutely brilliant day today, and I wish you so many, many more. And I'll see you in just a little while. Happy birthday to Dr. Raquel Tracy. Dr. Tracy, have a great day today. It's coming from your husband, Ricardo, and the rest of the family, and from us here. And yesterday, one of my grandsons, Kashane was 16 years old yesterday. You know, Kashane was born like 5 months prematurely.
Wow.
And I kept him in hospital, and the only thing, he has to wear hearing aids for the rest of his life. But outside of that, he's just brilliant. I think he's going to be the Prime Minister of Canada pretty soon. And this young man, his name is Ramon Anderson. So Ramon went to Woolmer's. You could see him in his Woolmer's. There you go. In his Woolmer's.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ramon, have an absolutely brilliant day. Birthday greetings coming from your mom, Andra Hansen, and your sister, Alia Reed, the rest of the family. And I hope you have a brilliant day today.
Your hand steady a while ago, man. Your hand.
Very, always. Fair old man.
Almost as if we froze the frame
Fair
and
old
just
man.
use that.
It's almost. Looked like it did freeze, but
Don't
it didn't
it?
freeze. Come and just freeze.
It only freezes because in here it's freezing.
Happy birthday, folks. Have a great day.
We'll make the dream become a reality. I know we will. Because our hearts tell us something.